So here you've had a bit of an update on changes going on with NCL and their more at sea. Can you let us
Yes.
know?
So more at sea is no more. Um, NCL are changing back to free at sea. So it sounds like the more at sea concept didn't really resonate with their customers. And they're going back to free at sea, the idea of freestyle cruising, which I guess is what NCL was always really known for.
Do you think it just confuses people though that they've changed it so much? And do you think it makes a huge difference to customers?
Um, I'm not really sure. I think we've got quite a lot of loyal Norwegian Cruise Line customers, and they've always enjoyed the idea of the freestyle cruising, the being free at sea. It really did resonate with them, and I think more at sea didn't quite hit that sweet spot, and it didn't quite have the same impact. And
Mm.
everyone likes something that's free, so it's do you want more or do you want free? I'd rather have free, to be honest.
That's true. So what's changing?
So the irony is that nothing much is changing. So the name's changing, but don't worry, you'll still get your premium drinks package. So basically, pretty much all of your drinks are covered whilst on board. The shore excursion credit, so that's still staying the same. You still get $50 per port per cabin shore excursion credit. So you can use that pre-cruise or whilst you're on board. Just comes off as a discount when you book your short excursions with NCL. And the third and fourth passengers paying taxes only. So that's still staying, although that's never been a sort of a huge seller in terms of our demographic of clients. But I'm sure for families, they'll be very happy that that offering is still staying. And the two main bits that are changing are the Wi-Fi package and the specialty dining. Um, Wi-Fi package, I actually think it's quite a positive change. It's just changing to 150 minutes per person. So for everyone in the cabin, there's none of this sort of different Wi-Fi for different durations. And the specialty dining is also going around the same trend of changing to be the same no matter what your cabin type. So I think this was always a little bit of a bugbear for especially people traveling. If you were in an inside, you'd only get one night, but if you were in a balcony, you'd get 2 nights. So especially if you were a solo, maybe traveling in a studio cabin, it got a bit complicated,
Yeah.
not having the same amount. So I think that's quite a positive change from NCL, just simplifying it a bit.
Yeah, making it easier for people to understand. I mean, cruise is hard enough to understand sometimes
Yeah.
anyway for people. So for them to not know where they stand with the extras, it does sound a lot easier, a lot simpler. There's not much changing. Is the price staying the same?
So the price is staying the same. For cruises up to 7 nights, it's staying at the £249 per person. For all the other durations, it's changing slightly. It's going up by about £10 per person, depending on the duration. So it's not too much of a change. And I think in general, it's in terms of the inclusions, simplified. Nothing much has changed. I think the main one that people always ask for is the premium drinks. So
Yeah.
knowing that you can go up to the bar, pretty much choose anything off the menu. And we know with NCL they've got a very good drinks menu, quite a good choice. So I think nothing much to be worried about really.
Yeah. The thing for me as well, it's the unlimited drinks. So, with some cruise lines, sometimes you don't know where you stand. You've got either you're capped at this and you can have this or you can't have this, where it's just unlimited across the board. You don't have to worry. You can order your cocktails in the day, your wine at night, and and to be honest, £249, very reasonable.
It's a great price, and I think NCL have come in for a bit of slack recently after the change that they made to the drinks package not being included at Great Stirrup Key. So I think if they were to have changed the drinks package on their more at sea, free at sea proposition, I
Mm.
think they could have been in for quite a bit of backlash. So I
Yeah.
think smart move not to change that, especially after the sort of change that they did for their private island.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the main things we get asked about, isn't it? On pretty much
Yeah.
a lot of our inquiries, a lot of our quotes about the drinks, and people like having the drinks there. So it's nice to know that they've listened to their customers and they haven't changed that.
People
Um,
like to have people like to set sail and know that most of their inclusions are covered. The days of getting off your cruise and having to look at that huge statement is yeah, that's not fun. So knowing that you've got it all paid up, it's a huge positive.
yeah. Well done to NCL for listening to everyone's feedback. Yeah, main takeaway, not much changes. Simpler for the customer. And yeah, a great price.
And a new name, that's an old name.
And
So
yeah. Out with
back
the
to
new
free at
and with the
sea.
old.
Yeah.